Hello friends, welcome back to Living with Cambria and welcome if you are new. So today I'm doing something I'm so excited about. I'm actually starting a new series that is going to be all about that place in people's houses that is like a hoarder mess. We all have those like storage areas, basements, attics, sheds, garages that could be considered hoarder status. And I am going to do a whole series on extreme transformations of these rooms. So if you want to see how you can go from this to this, stay tuned, and I will be starting off this series in my basement. So most of this video, I will just kind of let the music play. I time-lapsed this. This took all day plus some to get everything done. So I have it way sped up. I also think it's more satisfying to see a quick transformation, but I will pop in here and there kind of explaining what I'm doing. So starting off, I'm just kind of going section by section and bringing it into the part of the basement that's not as cluttered so that we can go through it. I will say this first section was definitely the hardest. This was a lot of old memorabilia, old trophies, things like that me and my husband had, pictures and yearbooks. So what I wanted to do is basically, if I kind of thought of it, if I went to my parents' house and was going through their stuff and was like, why in the world did mom and dad keep this? I got rid of it. But all the stuff like old pictures and yearbooks, things that if anything, God forbid, ever happened to my parents, I would really enjoy having and going through. Those are the things I kept for my kids. Otherwise, old trophies and things like that, we got rid of. We do not need the clutter. We do not need all that. Really, pictures and memories are really what it's about. It's not about the things. Alright, so this is definitely the biggest project, was going through all of our decorations. I have an obsession with decorating the inside of my house, and my husband has an obsession with decorating the outside of the house. So when it comes to decor, we have a lot. We have a lot of Halloween, a lot of fall, and a whole lot, like a whole lot of Christmas. So all of these bins are all decor that we needed to go through, organize, declutter, and just really get to be more streamlined and easier to go through. But this was definitely the longest part of this because there was so much to go through.
I don't think we got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when
Now, when you're working with specific areas for storage, you sometimes have to get a little bit clever. So we decided, since we have so many inflatables, that we would put up some shelves. That way we could, one, see what we have a little bit easier, but also just have that storage. We are putting these shelves above our dog's kennel because it's unused space. Also, yes, we kennel our dogs. We kennel him when we leave the house because he is a Siberian Husky, which also explains all the fur you see on the ground. But if you know anything about Huskies, is they are the sweetest dogs, and I love my Husky to death. But they can get destructive when left alone because they like get bored or jealous. So for that reason, when we leave the house, he does need to be kenneled. He is also an escape artist. So just wait when you see the kennel. It is a big kennel with a small kennel inside that we have U-hooked and zip tied because this dog has gotten out of so many kennels. We've had to like bulletproof his kennel. I keep teasing my husband saying we need that like metal kennel from Jurassic Park that they kept the velociraptors in.
There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. We keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. But then now, no words, no more, no. I got so high on a hill. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. No words, no more, no. We don't know. No words, no more. We don't know. No words, no more. We don't know. No words, no more, no, no. We don't know. No words, no more. We don't know. No words, no more. We don't know. No words, no more, no, no. Yeah. Looking back at the good times before it all went down. Climbed right up on the hillside. A different view of my life. You left me running on and on. But I don't care, would you let me in? You said goodbye like everything's gone. Everything that we could have been. But I know you're my liability. Yeah, I know you're my liability.
All right, and now it was time to put everything back as organized as possible. Now, when putting stuff back and organizing, you don't always get it right the first time. A lot of times you're moving stuff around, changing it till it makes the most sense for you. Sometimes what you picture in your head doesn't actually work, so don't be afraid of doing something and then changing it.
A broken trust got you haunted. The doubt in you was enough to leave me chasing you on and on. But I don't care, I will let you in. You said goodbye like everything's gone. Everything that we could have been. But I know you are my liability. Yeah, I know you are my liability. Oh, what a hopeless case we could be. Yeah. Oh, what a hopeless place that we're in. But I'm your liability. I know you are my liability. Yeah, I know you are
Here is how it all turned out. We still have all the bins on this side. However, far less bins, far more organized. On this row is all Halloween and then fall. And this 2 rows right here are Christmas. And this is more miscellaneous. So spring, 4th of July, St. Patrick's Day, just the random smaller ones we have. My husband's workbench was a hot mess, as you guys can remember, and that is all cleaned off. He just has his military bag that he has to take back to the armory. We have shelving for just party supplies back there. My Christmas decor that does not fit in bins, I was finally able to display on these shelves. Way, way nicer. So that's all over there. And then this is more decor, as well as some sentimental things. This was probably the hardest part, was the sentimental stuff. Trying to decide what do we keep and what do we get rid of. And then you go to this side of the basement and we have the workout area and then boys' toys, as well as some of my husband's like collectible cars and Star Wars stuff. And then on the other side, try not to make y'all dizzy, is just more like a sitting area. So a desk that we plan on setting up, some just seating, all of our movies, and then our projector. And then those are boxes that we're trying to decide if we can fit them in our attic. Unfortunately, our attic is very small. So when it comes to storage, our basement is where the storage is. But it looks way, way better than what it did just 24 hours ago.